usually with a ranger of some sort.
Yeah.
That's only with certain rangers. Not all rangers have
yeah.
pets.
Okay.
I want to say like
Yeah, but
Beastmasters
I
and
think between you, Tess, and Heck, like you guys can summon, I don't know, like 10 different pets or something, and then we have to play all those pets, and it just like
I think that only ever happened once, so
yeah.
I'm not 100% sure why you're bringing that up right now.
No, I sent imaginary a thing as well.
Because that was only one time.
Yeah, no, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. No, like it's just like how we can move the combat a little bit faster. I do really appreciate the help though.
Oh, that's all good.
It's not critique at all. It's just so
we can work with it.
You know,
I got no issues with that.
No one falls asleep or gets distracted.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I get things set up. All right, we should be good now. So where are we started? So welcome, one and all, our fellow D&D nerds. Welcome to our lovely campaign, The Curse of the Blightborn Court. Last time we left off, we went and Hekatae was taken, and we followed the clues all the way to Roykern, where the adventurers took on a pretty crazy fight against Bakoolah, the Fleshbinder, and they defeated them. And with that, Celestia is reunited with Hekatae, although Hekatae is pretty well drained and of her magic. But besides that, yeah, what do you guys want to do in this barren area right now?
So immediately after opening her cage and her kind of... Does she fall in my arms? Or
yes.
I forgot. Okay.
Yes.
So she falls to me, and then I kind of go on my knees, and immediately tears start falling down. And then I put her head on my chest, and I'm just squeezing her, waiting for her to wake up.
I don't think I would wake up right away necessarily. Maybe give it a minute or two.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think eventually I would lift my head and weakly just say, Celestia? Honey? Is it you? I don't think I was ready for this.
Automatically start squeezing tighter and say, oh my god, you're okay, we saved you in time.
I didn't think you could. I didn't think I would ever see you again.
I'm never letting go.
Up. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine if you're fine.
I feel so empty, but at least now I feel much better now that I'm with you.
Do you want to try and get up?
I try to stand.
Roll me a con check. And let me actually bring up the D&D Beyond so I can actually
that was a con save?
Con save. Do a con check while I try to figure my way of getting to where I need to go.
Even better, well, not really, but whatever. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, excellent. Let me get this little doodad up and going. With a dirty 20, you said?
Yeah.
With a dirty 20, you are able to get yourself up, but you are you're still going to be weak in the process, so you're not going to be moving around as freely as you would probably like without leaning on Celestia to keep you up. But you were able to get yourself up on your 2 feet. You just have to lean on her in order to keep yourself up.
So I lean into her with my head on her shoulder and my arm around her waist, and I just let her guide me.
Excellent.
From what I remember last time, I'm pretty sure everyone's at least up.
Yeah, everyone's up.
Not like doing too great.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Everyone's kind of fucked up a bit, but
okay. Guys, I got her. We need to get out of here now.
Archibald is gonna go over and untie the little dwarven child, and get them up and moving. I think we can go now. And as Archibald goes, you hear like the shift of stone, as though something was pressed on, like a pressure plate, and then this rises up and reveals a large
Oh,
pink
not again.
gem. Well, this is strange. Do any of you know what this might be?
Nope. Not a clue.
While Hecate's kind of leaning on me and I'm
Mhm.
trying to guide her, I'll hear that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will go ahead and pull out the fake cube that I got from the similar looking pink crystal
Mm-hmm.
from before and kind of like hold it out to him
Mm-hmm.
and say it has to do with this. This isn't the first one we've seen.
Hmm. Interesting. So, the cubes are connected to the crystals.
When we touch the crystal, it transports us to another land. And while there's a chest. When we open the chest, these cubes are what's inside.
So you touch on the crystal and it transports you say?
Yes.
You'll see that Archibald goes over and puts his hand on the crystal, but strangely nothing happens. I'm not sure if this one is broken or something, but it doesn't seem to be responding to me.
Someone else want to give it a shot?
I'm gonna hesitantly walk over and touch it.
Alright. So you walk over hesitantly and touch it. Give me a moment to pull up some other info that I need to get up.
Oh dear.
Let's see.
Okay, I do have to go now. I'm really
All
sorry.
right, no, it's good. It's all good.
But I'll be back in maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Have
Have
fun.
fun. Alrighty. We will go, and I need to let me make sure I've got my planes figured out here, because we're gonna see.
Jules is gonna like pick up those items, the staff and the shroud. Is it a shroud or a cloak?
It's a cloak, like a tattered cloak.
Yeah. He's gonna
Yeah,
kind of limp and then. Oh, I found these. Oh. Archibald, do you think these have any value?
I'm not sure about the cloak, but the staff definitely looks like it could be something valuable. More specifically, the jewel that's encrusted at the top of it, or what looks like a jewel. It almost looks like coagulated muscle. Very strange.
Oh, what the hell?
As this happens, you, Wesvyre, you touch the stone and are instantly transported away. And unfortunately, I didn't get the thing set up. But what you initially end up into is an area where this world that you're teleported to, you see that it has like a river and like trees and like very bright and colorful lights to it, and like the water's like an opal color, and you see flying overhead are what look to be celestials, and like you see a phoenix, and you turn around and you see and I'm going to try to do this in whatever way I can with putting an actual face to this, but you will end up seeing a person go down from the sky and land near you, and they just look at you and they ask, "Why are you here, and how did you get here?"
I touched a gem. Who are you and where am I?
Gem. If that is the case, then we don't have time to explain. Here. And they go and put a cube in your hand, and as you're holding it, they look and say, "Keep this safe. Whatever you do, keep it safe." And they push the button on it, and you are transported back.
Oh, how fun. I'm gonna slip it into my pocket and hope nobody sees.
Alrighty. So there you go. Let me also...
And for the rest of us, that just happens kind of in the blink of an eye, right?
Pretty much, yes. It happens as quickly as it happens. Like a few seconds later, she's back over, and Archibald turns back and says, "Did everything go well? I assume so, since you're back here."
Yeah, I don't know where I was, what I saw, but I feel like all of me is back.
Well,
So I
that's
guess
good.
it's good.
Very good. I assume as well that just like the other places, or the other crystals described by Celestia, that you may have found another cube.
Yeah, I actually have one.
Oh, good. You can keep hold of it. I think it's better that we all have them split amongst ourselves. That way, in case one of us is captured, that, well, we don't lose them all in one fell swoop.
Gotcha.
I'll also say as well that the crystal does vanish as you return, so that happens there. We're just going to pull this thing right back down. Alright. Well, with that, is there anything else that you guys want to look around for or find or anything like that? If you want to try to find more like hidden loot or whatever, you can. All up to our people here.
I'm
I
not
think
really
I'll
a
still
looter.
be too weak to do anything, so...
Yeah, I'll probably just have you walking outside with Celestia, so that way you can hopefully get your strength back. But yeah, I'll have you head out with her. And if if there's nothing else you guys want here, up to you, and you can head out or do whatever you'd like.
Did we already loot the person's body?
Yeah, you looted
check it?
Bakoolah's body, so there's nothing on what's left of them.
Okay. Then I got nothing. I'm gonna follow them out.
Alright. Me heading out. Alright. And then I'll just say, for the sake of argument, since Patrick's not here, Reyes will also head out.
Does anyone have any water on him?
Yeah, I
Like
do.
a water
And Cass comes over and hands over a canteen to you.
Ah, Cass, you're the greatest.
I do.
And Jules is gonna take a big sip, and then cure his rough, alcoholic voice that he's been having.
Perfect.
Hip hip hooray!
Perfect. Oh, you sound better at least.
Yeah, yeah. I've actually been. Oof. I mean, that water hit just right. Perfect.
Well, good. Should help.
Here, hold this thing.
Oh,
And I give him the staff.
All right, she holds on to the staff.
Oh, it's Cass. Sorry.
Yeah, it's Cass.
I was
good.
thinking Klaus. Jeez.
No, you're good.
What do you make of that, Cass?
It's
I think
gross.
it's pretty gross, yeah. I would
I mean,
say
it's
pretty
a
disgusting.
staff made of flesh and bone, and it looks like it's got some disgusting shit at the top of it.
Oh, I guess you don't like it, do you?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
If you could take
And
it back,
Jules
or
will take it back. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Ugh. She just like wipes her hand off on the side of her jacket there.
Jules is going to go over to Timmy.
He's already heading out, but if you want to, you can.
Yeah, I'm following. Like,
Alright,
we're doing
cool,
this,
cool.
just rocking and talking.
Yeah,
Timmy, he may not be here.
he may be MIA at
No,
No, he's here.
My bad. My
Oh.
mouth was full. I was eating. Sorry.
I heard good.
Timmy right now is just a little silent. He's hurt and has like a kind of distant look in his eye.
We'll just come over. He'd be like, well, Timmy, you think when you give a girl your flesh rod, it should be appreciated.
What's your AC?
What's your AC?
God.
Jules
Does a dirty
incel?
20 hit?
The new arc, the incel arc. Oh, well.
The
But,
Does a 20
So
hit your
silly.
AC?
yes, it does.
Okay, you take 3 bludgeoning damage. You just see a Goliath-sized fist go straight towards you.
Ooh.
Are you like doing like a little smack on the jaw or a hit in the chest, like dumbass?
No, just not even a smack. It's just like a straight hook to your jaw.
Oof.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Talking about trying to do me in while I'm already down.
And then I'll walk away.
What the hell, Timmy? What in the hells? Who's next to me now?
Who's next to you right now? Well, other
Yes,
than,
we're walking out.
other than Timmy, there's also Reyes and Archibald comes out with the dwarf as well.
Okay.
And,
Do we have any way to get across the swamp without getting our boots wet? Ugh. Living here so gross. Oh, there's traps everywhere too. I just remembered.
well, let me try something here. flex the old arcane muscles, and we'll see how this goes. And we're... Archibald goes and begins to freeze the ground in front of him and starts to make a path for everyone to go across. If I can do so without the game having a hissy fit over what I'm doing, that'd be great. There. I'd watch your steps, you. It might be rather slippery, but at least it's a way across and away from the traps.
Nifty. Very nifty.
And so I will just go and just bring everyone else across just to make that simple.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll say that eventually you all get across the swamp area and you make your way back to, let me just, you make it back to where Klaus is. Is everyone okay?
Finally, a friendly face. Hey, Klaus.
Hey, Jules.
Yeah, you missed out on the good stuff. Next time we'll have to take you.
Well, I guess I'll do my best to be there next time. Although,
Yeah, we got Heck back though, as you can see.
oh, thank goodness she's back. And he'll go over and give her a hug and say, "It's so good to have you back."
Ooh. Klaus. Come here, come here, come here.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, Klaus.
Yep.
What do you think about this? Show him the staff. And I whispered to him, I don't think Heck likes being hugged. FYI.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. You've actually known her longer than I have.
Yeah. Known her for a little while.
Yeah, longer
isn't
than
that
me.
right, Hekatae?
What?
Oh, sorry.
I'm a little out of it. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Here, I think I have a little something that might be, here. And he hands over this, like, little, metal flask. It's not what you think. It's tea. Hopefully it'll, help you out.
I smile and say, I was kind of hoping for a little something stronger, but okay.
I
Tea
mean,
works.
I can. I just have it in Charlie's pouch if you need anything.
No, it's okay. And she drinks the tea.
Okay. Klaus goes back over and sees Pudge rolling around in the swamp. No, we just cleaned you. And he just comes out. He seems happy.
I'm gonna go over and pet Pudge.
You go and pet Pudge, and he's about as as cute as he is smelly.
Just mouth breathing.
I don't know if that'll help too much, but you can try. Yeah, so with
That's got to be a Constitution check.
actually,
No, it's not an adult one. It's fine.
yeah, it's
That's a good point. Oh man.
it's okay for now until he gets older, and then in which case everyone who's around him just will. Ugh. But in any case, Archibald is going to walk over and with everyone in a group say, "All right, well, we have a few options of what we can do from here. We could go and look over these notes I found, and he just pulls out a whole thing of paper between last episode and this episode. Let's just say that he was searching around for the sake of speeding things along. I can see if I can find any clues here. In the meantime, I think we should all make it back to the inn in Bogwell, and we'll figure everything out from there. As far as the dwarven kid is concerned, does anyone know where the kid's family is, by any chance? By any chance at all? Nope. All right. Well,
Did we pay our tab there? Maybe we shouldn't go back.
well, if we haven't, I'm sure a few platinum pieces will smooth things over.
Platinum.
Oh, yes. Platinum.
Jules is gonna go to his coin purse and shake it, and you hear a little less chinks than he wants to. Yeah, go ahead and pay him pay that tab. Yeah, that would be great.
We'll do. And for a little bit, he talks to the kid, and the kid tells him where he is, and it's like, oh, or where he's from, and it's like, oh, I think I can work some magic out here. If you all would, you guys can go to the inn if you like, and I'll meet you there. I'm just going to go and take this little one back home. And staff in the ground, and both of them teleport away.
Oh, all right.
Well, it's not getting any lighter outside. We might as well head back to the inn. And soon, too, because we don't know what will come out at night. And I'm already tired of dealing with all the craziness.
Yeah.
Jules is gonna strap down the staff and the cloak to the oh god,
Charlie?
Charlie.
Yeah.
I always want to think Klaus is the horse because it's like a horse name.
Yeah.
But no, it's Charlie. Charlie the
Charlie.
horse.
Charlie the horse. Yep.
A horse, of course.
A horse.
Yeah, I'll strap those down to him. So is the sword saying anything to me, or is it pretty sated? Is it happy with the rotten stuff?
It is pretty happy right now. It has had its fill, so
it's okay with rotten stuff or anything that's as long as I'm killing the life energy of it, maybe.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Interesting.
As long as it's like blood, they seem to be happy with it.
All right. I didn't know if if the bad Kool-Aid man,
Oh yeah.
if he
If
if he actually like had normal blood, or like, you know, his nasty juices were good enough. So
good enough.
sweet.
I'm very satisfied, but we'll need more later. Much later, like in about an hour, I'll need more. And that's what you end up hearing. You guys are heading down the path to go back to the town, and was I can't hear you.
Which town were we in?
So you were in Roykern, you're making your way back to Bogwell.
Ah, Bogwell. Okay.
Yep. Let me see if I've got any. Oh, I didn't open the other. Well, crap. I guess I'll have to go with what I got. That's fine. You go and in the middle of the road, you see a gentleman who's dressed in dark black and purple attire, And he just walks down the road, and Klaus stops the cart with everyone in. Whoa, whoa. Guys, there seems to be somebody in the middle of the road. Excuse me, sir, we're just heading back to town. If you could, let us through? And the person stands there, unresponsive, as though waiting.
Jules is gonna get in front of Klaus,
Okay.
and then take that big old sword and kind of like plant it in the ground in front of him.
Okay.
And then, let's see, 1 second. Hold on. Sorry, my sheet's loading.
You're
I'm
good.
gonna go for an intimidation.
Intimidation? Okay, what are you trying to...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's loading. Sorry, taking forever. All right. Cool.
Give it some time. I gotta clean up my mess anyway, so I have enough space to do all this craziness.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
So as he says, move aside, he kind of like his throat kind of like gets that parched.
mhm.
So he says, move aside. He does that.
No, I don't think I will. But I would like the staff you're carrying, please.
There's
Well-
no way that's going to happen.
Well, I wouldn't say no way. I mean, how much you're asking for it?
Well,
Since it
it's,
seems to be piquing your curiosity.
well, it's either the staff or your life, and I really don't feel like killing today.
I'm gonna roll a history check real quick.
Sure, go right ahead.
Is this maybe somebody that we ran to previously?
Can I?
You can roll with
turn
disadvantage. What?
Undead? Can I turn undead? Is he within 30 feet of me?
You can, within 30 feet of you specifically? No. You'd have to get a little closer if you're gonna try to do that.
Can I step a little closer and turn undead?
Sure, you can try that. What's the DC that has to be?
Okay, so turn undead, blah 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 blah. So it's a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Okay.
By the way, I rolled a 12 on
Only
the
if it's
history.
only if he's
12
an
on the
undead.
history. You have no idea who this is. What'd you say, Wesvyre?
He has to be undead, obviously, for it to
Yeah.
matter.
Mhm.
But he looks undead to me.
Yeah, 29.
Oh.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would like to.
I wouldn't
go
try that
forward.
again if I were you. And he
You know,
stares, bright red eyes at you.
Do we know that the staff is on the horse?
Yeah, I put it on there.
Okay. Timmy is gonna slowly, like, he's still hurt. Timmy is
Mhm.
very hurt.
Yep.
He's gonna get the staff off the horse and start walking towards the guy.
Oh, okay.
Jules is gonna be like, Timmy, we can take him. We can take him.
I give you a very, very hard side eye.
So you-
Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye, and then I start walking towards him with the staff.
Okay. And I can
Timmy,
get rid
don't
of the
do
little
it.
thing.
no. Stop.
Please don't. No. Oh.
So like that tea, how much better did it make me feel? Like, do I have energy right now?
Roll me con with advantage, and depending on what you roll, we'll see.
So
Con with advantage.
15?
15. You feel a lot better. You're still not as well put together, but at least you're full HP if you weren't already. And I'll also say that you have access to your first and second level slots, but considering all that you went through, your third and fourth are locked out until you get a long rest.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah.
Jules is gonna turn around and yell out to Reyes. Reyes, you know this asshole? You seem to know like all these godly guys.
You see that Reyes isn't in the card.
So, on a serious note,
Yeah.
just for players, y'all think we can take him?
No, definitely not.
No.
No, definitely not.
Because I was gonna whack him with a stick, but no, I'll give
I
him
mean,
the
if you
stick.
want to go ahead and do so, like if you feel like that's what your character would do, go right ahead.
No, Timmy is hurt. He's gonna go over there and hand it to him. Like outstretch it sideways, just kind of
You
outstretch his arm.
hand it to him, and Archibald comes around the corner and says, "Now wait just a minute. I don't know who you are or why you're here, but that staff is of great importance. We are hopefully going to get it removed, and but I don't feel like you're the right person to hand it to, if I'm being honest." And he just stares daggers at Archibald and says, "Listen, old man. I could tell you all the things I could do to your small, frail, pathetic body. But rather than do that, I would rather just get the staff and leave. Or rather," and he goes and grabs the staff and yanks it out of Timmy's hand.
Hold on.
If you want to contest it, you can.
Yeah, I'll contest
Go
it.
right
Yeah,
ahead.
contest it.
What is it? What
That
am
was
I
rude.
Strength save? Strength
It's a
check?
strength check.
16.
16. Okay, so it's going to be a back and forth thing because also rolled a 16. So
Oh shit.
you're
Can you guys like have like a square
Yeah.
up then? Can you like say something? That'd be great.
let go of it.
Make me.
I feel like you're on a list somewhere,
Did you
man.
say
What's your
what,
name?
Wait, what'd you say?
Said to make me.
Said to make him? Okay. Okay. What'd you say, Jules?
I feel like you're on a list somewhere. What is your name? What do they call you?
My name is of no importance to you. And
Pretty important now.
Well, if you
Maybe you can say
continue
something
to
that's like the
disrupt,
rest of the sentence.
if you continue to disrupt,
Continue what?
continue to
Disrupt what?
I don't have time.
I'm doing it to piss the guy off. Not.
I love it.
I know. Fine.
I guess I can.
I shoved my finger in his mouth.
You shove your finger in his mouth? Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I need you to roll a Constitution save, please.
Bet. Fuck. 6.
6? Okay, give me a second.
I'm down.
No.
If you're rolling damage, I'm down.
Oh, I know.
That's so funny.
I was trying to stop him from casting.
I'm rolling
any
on the
spells.
wrong character, but that's fine.
You know, that makes sense because so many spells have a vocal
26 points
I
of
hope he's just
necrotic
biting
damage.
you.
Is he biting me?
He's blighting you. Yeah.
Oh no, I said bite. You said
Oh no,
blight?
he's not. No, he's using blight on you.
How?
Yeah, that's so much worse.
What do you mean how?
Wait, does Blight have a vocal component?
Does it have vocal and somatic?
Oh, it does have vocal.
So
Ooh, spicy.
I'll say. I mean,
There's only
well, you put your finger in his mouth, it's not going to immediately, like... Well, I guess. We'll say he bites down your finger first. Why not? We'll do that. Give me a moment.
does he hit my AC?
how armored is your finger?
Yeah, I was about to say, how armored is your finger? You have it right in... So it was a 17 hit.
Oh, you lucky bitch, barely.
Okay, cool. You take 5, I'm going to say, like... Piercing.
Piercing?
Yeah. Piercing
up.
damage. Huh?
Oh, he's got the canines out.
So, do you pull your hand back, or do you just lose your fingers? What do you want to happen?
No, I kind of curl it so I'm grabbing his lower jaw and pull him in for a headbutt.
Damn!
You're pulling in for a headbutt. Okay, roll roll to hit.
Would this be unarmed strike?
Yeah. Be an unarmed strike.
18.
18. You go and you go to headbutt him, and he moves himself out of the way, and your headbutt misses. He's going to go and now does a 26 hit.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe. Wait a moment. You're gonna take 12 points of cold damage, and I need you to make a con save, please.
Ouch. If that requires any vocal somatics, how is he speaking with my...
It's not vocal or somatic.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Even then, I'm down.
Okay. Well, I mean, it requires him to be within melee range of you, so that's just how it works.
Oh, fuck. You said
I also
do
need you to still make the con save regardless.
Does this start in
Alright.
initiative?
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Necessary.
Luckily, you are not paralyzed, but yeah,
I'm
you're still down
still.
regardless. So, he goes and he from your down body grabs the staff, and I guess if you guys want to start initiative, you can, but that's up to you.
Hold on.
He
Okay.
just downed Timmy. I'm in for the fight.
Okay.
There's no turning back now.
Well,
Fuck.
you can attempt 1 second. Let's see. Alternatives. Okay, I'll tell you what. On my I want to throw a perception. I want to see how, like, what can I perceive about this guy?
Roll perception.
How strong does he look? Let's go strength.
Okay.
Because I can.
You want to see what their strength is?
Yeah, I'm pretty physically strong, so I feel like I can.
If you want to see how
perceive.
physically strong they are, yeah, you can roll. See
Yeah.
what you get.
I got a 22.
22. You would notice that, like, their body looks, I would say...
The last one was an accident.
Oh, that's fine. I would say you would look at their form, and they look pretty gaunt. They don't look as though they have any sort of, like, they don't look as though they have much muscle on them to really put up, you know, a lot strength-wise.
Okay. All right, and then Bill's gonna say one thing before this else happens.
Okay.
Well, guys, I'm pretty messed up, and there goes Timmy. I don't know if we can do this right now. We can get this staff back later, but I don't know if we can do it now. And then I'm gonna ask that guy, the guy on the run.
Mm-hmm.
If we let you have the staff, will you walk away?
Yes.
And we're all inside on that.
Go ahead and roll insight.
That's a nat 20 with 3.
Nat 20, you would realize that he is telling the truth. All he wants is the staff.
I'm still fighting.
Okay.
What does the staff mean to you, though?
Well, considering it belongs to, well, it belonged to, one of my members, it's, high time it, is brought back
Oh,
to the fold.
fuck.
You say you're a member.
Yes.
Do you mean the Blightborn Court? Do we know that, by the way? Is that
Yeah. You know
yeah, he
Blightborn
said that.
Court?
Archibald said that. We've
Yeah.
heard the official title.
Yeah, Blightborn Court, yep.
Oh,
Um,
fuck.
Yes, indeed. One and the same. Though I'm very curious as to how you all learned about it. I'm assuming it's because of the old man. But I digress. Regardless of that
Nope.
fact.
Nope, we just heard it around.
Regardless of the fact. All I need is the staff. Or rather, the stone on this staff. And he goes and he snaps the coagulated muscle off of the staff and tosses the rest of the staff to the side, and you see that just rots and withers away. And they take and put it in their cloak. Now that that's taken care of, if you wish to come after me, by all means, you're not gonna scare me away. But for your sake, I would say, you don't, and let me go right along.
We'll see you real soon. Then Jules
Hopefully
is gonna
not.
go pick up Timmy to stabilize him.
Yeah, you can go over to stabilize Timmy.
Yeah, because Jules was trying to bullshit. Like oh no, we just came up along the staff, but He's gonna think
Wesvyre,
that
you
guy
still
knows
want to
better.
try to attack, though?
It's, I guess we're not attacking, so it's fine.
Well, it's up to you. Like, if it's something that you feel like you wanted to do.
Well, I don't want to do it when nobody else kind of wants to do it, because then it's just me doing it, so I'm good.
I mean, I can. I just won't be able to deal a lot of damage with my higher spell slots out.
I'm gonna
Roll
say
me
kind of
another
back.
con right now, Hekatae, and we'll see if you get your thirds back.
I'm gonna kind of look backwards and kind of say we can't take this guy right now. Not even if
wow.
Archibald was at his best. I don't think we could take him.
Perhaps your old man here would like to keep out of my business.
Okay, no, now I'm mad. Guiding bolt.
Timmy farts.
Guiding bolt? Okay. Timmy.
Yes, you just hear that.
Disgusting.
21.
21 to hit.
Yes.
That will hit.
It's gonna be 16 radiant damage.
Okay, 16 radiant damage. Okay, you hit with the guiding bolt. They look at you and they go, wrong choice, girl. I need you to make a dex save, please.
Oh, fuck. Quick question. Also,
That's not good.
am I stabilized right now or no?
Are you stabilized right now? Yes, because Jules went over to stabilize you. You're still at 0, but at least you're like not.
You farted on me, you fucker.
I did a natural 1.
Natural 1.
Damn, that's a legendary reaction too. I bet.
No, it isn't.
Oh,
That was a fireball.
Nope.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
please don't.
Okay, give me a moment.
Be better if we could actually have a turn order.
What is your health?
Well,
What is your health? What?
39.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
It was 39. I'm kind of scared now.
I would say that's probably not going to be the case for long, and I'm hoping that.
I thought you
Okay,
were gonna possibly
Okay,
do word
I'm
of
gonna
death
have
or
this
whatever.
leave a roll up to I'm gonna have you do just a d20 roll for me, Wesvyre. Depending on if you reach high or low, will determine what you end up getting.
18.
18. Okay.
Use power would kill her.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first.
You know that would
no.
Extremidie? What?
That would kill any of us.
Oh, okay. I have. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna roll for
Just go
myself
for
here.
it. Just do
For the
it.
story,
Just,
bud. For the
Okay.
just
story.
do it.
Okay,
Like we've
Just
said
do it.
before, like I've said before, for the story.
for the story. For the story.
Do it for the plot.
Yeah. Gonna need to.
Like the death plot. Like the tombstone.
32 plus 72 points of force damage.
Oh.
32 plus 72?
No, 32 plus 40 to equal 72.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you? No, you didn't.
No. That's not her total.
No,
Max.
it would
No.
have to be my back's
No, I know what he just did. Imagine her. No.
Okay.
Imagine her.
I have a question.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You can ask a question.
I'll be fine. What is happening?
Is it what I think it is?
You guys watch as a thin green ray shoots out of his finger, and it goes and hits Wesvyre, and as it hits her, you watch her form away into dust.
Oh, sweet.
You see
Oh
the
my
armor and the
God.
mace hit the ground. The light from the mace goes out. All that is left on the ground is just ashes and dust.
Dude, what doesn't feel so good?
I fucking hate you. Oh my god.
Thanos, is that you?
Pretty much. Yeah,
You hear
that's.
the echoes of Kane screaming in the background.
Sorry, it was an Avengers reference. I don't
Oh, I
know.
heard you. I heard you.
Yeah, no, just
Oh
it's,
my
I'm not
God.
feeling good, Mr. Stark. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, you guys just watch as there's nothing left but the dust and ashes and the, well, pretty much just dust, and the armor that's left behind just clangs at the ground. Ting, 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 as the mace and the armor all fall together in a nice little pile.
Hekatae screams.
what the?
What'd you say? You kind of cut out there.
No, that's the whole point.
What the?
Archibald, what the? Do something.
And Archibald goes and to cast Fireball, but before he can, he turns to Archibald and says, "Sleep." And you watch Archibald go and fall to the ground. Do I need to prove myself any further?
We will see you again, and when we're stronger, you will be the one that's afraid.
Yeah, I bet that will be the case. Until then, have fun. We'll
Jules is so fucking pissed. He just bit his tongue and then he just spits out blood on the ground, and then like goes to figure out how to do something about ashes.
Well, I do hope you all have a pleasant evening, and I'll see you guys later. I bet I will. Stay out of Blightborn Court business. That is all. Turns around, opens up this, looks like they take a dagger and slice it upwards, opening up this, like, rip in space-time, it looks like. Goes through it and disappears.
So let's see. Celestia is there, Heck is there, and Cass.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Timmy's down.
Yeah, you're.
Wesvyre no
Let's
longer
just-
exist.
I'm gonna. Jules is gonna try to gather the ashes. How many ashes can Jules gather before they disappear in them?
Depends on what you end up having as far as a container to carry them in. Like, pretty much the ashes that are the size of a full-grown humanoid. So, take that however you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I guess I can make a dex roll on how much ashes I can put in a coin purse or something like that.
Yeah, sure. You can put in some ashes and...
Yeah, well, Jules is gonna look around like, help me, please help me. We can. This is not the end. We can bring her back. There's true like a resurrection that somebody can do. Just help me get the ashes. We just need something up.
I don't know Jules, but I'll try. And she tries to help.
Cass looks over at everything's going on, goes over to Archibald and starts shaking him. Hey, old man, wake up. Shaking him. What happened? Oh, God. He comes over and kneels down. This didn't need to happen. And Archibald starts
Well,
crying.
It did happen. And like shoving more ashes. Here, get her armor, get her equipment, put it in the bag of holding.
The dust won't help.
What do you mean the dust won't? Something, it's gotta help. It's gotta help. There's gotta be a spell.
Well, yes, but we'll...
There's gotta be something, Archibald. How do you not know there's something?
I do know there's something, it's just... I don't know if we have anyone out there powerful enough to... I mean,
We've got money. We've got rich people, and we've got strong.
I'll see what I can do. Archibald goes and starts flipping through his spell books.
Can I give Timmy a potion of healing?
Yeah.
Can I just dump it down his throat?
Yep, you can go right ahead and do so.
Jules is gonna try to get the last bit of whatever ash he can stick in a bag.
What's the total? Is that 1d4 plus 4, right? Or how much is it?
I think it's 1d4 plus 4 if it's just a regular healing potion.
Hang on. 1d4. No, 2d4 plus 2, so that's 6 total.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Nice. And Timmy's up.
Nice. Jules is just gonna start hitting the dirt like in a temper tantrum, just like mad as hell.
What happened?
So stupid. Why?
don't know why. But I guess we have another member of the Blightborn Court to go after now.
I don't know about another member. This sounds like he sounds like he leads them. Like, damn, do I want that guy dead, though. I'll do anything.
That does sound right.
Where's Wesvyre? What happened?
Timmy, she's gone. Maybe we can get her back, but I think she's gone.
What do you mean gone? Is she
She
leave?
poofed into dust to me.
How? It was him, wasn't it?
You see, like, the rage, like, keep going in Jules, and like, his eyes start to swell with tears, and he's gonna say, I'm so sorry, Celestia. Like, no matter how hard we try, we just lose even more. I'm so sick of losing all the damn time. Thought we were gonna win this one.
We need to take time to heal, to train. If this truly is what you say it is, the leader of the Blightborn Court, they're not going to be easy to. Well, they're not going to be easy to take on. I'll see if I can contact a friend of mine. Cass, if you can, send word to Therasis. He might be our only hope in bringing Wesvyre back. Until then, I suppose we gather what's left of her, and we make our way back to town. I should have intervened sooner. I'm sorry, everyone. It's my fault. And Archibald goes and gets in the cart.
I'm just staring in front of me at the spot that was, and like barely blinking.
Yeah.
Bill's gonna get up and just drag his sword towards the direction of the end.
So you're just gonna walk
I'm a
away
very-
the rest of the way there? Or are you gonna get in the cart?
Yeah, for some time.
Okay.
He's gotta walk off some of that
Yeah.
that anger.
Timmy, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go walk to the back of the car and just collapse in it. He went down 3 times today.
Yeah.
He is.
And so you guys move along. The image of being hit with this ray and disintegrating in front of you plays in your minds the entire way back to Bogwell. Just going. By the time you make it back, it is around morning. So you get everyone put back in here. And so you make your way back into town without your cleric. And you make your way slowly but surely back to the inn. And Archibald hops off and says, me and Cass are gonna go and figure out if we can get a hold of our friend, and if we can, then he should be, well, he should be hopefully able to help. He owes me a favor, but I'll talk to you all later, if that's okay. And he and Cass will walk into the inn, and they will go and work on contacting their friend. What do you guys want to do?
I need to find a bed.
You need to find a bed? Alright. And you
Timmy
go
does
in,
as well.
and you'll find a bed with Celestia, who is been just as silent as you've been in regards to what happened. Neither of you quite speaking as you both make your way to find yourselves a bed and to lay there. Klaus unhooks the cart and says, I'm just gonna hang out with Charlie for a bit, if that's okay.
And then Jules, Klaus,
Yes?
what happened when you died?
When I died, I got to see, oh no, it was like a bright light, and then I was somewhere where I could see people I've lost and chat with them, and I was only there for a while before I was brought back in, well, this elven body.
Jules is actually gonna look ashamed for a second because it actually sounded like that was nice. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to go and clean up Pudge and get Charlie settled. If you guys need anything, you'll know where to find me. And so Klaus is going to go and attend to the two animals. What do Jules and Timmy want to do?
Timmy has been silent. He is going to go find a room and pass the fuck out. He is beyond exhausted at this point.
Yeah.
Both mentally and physically.
You go and you find a bed and you instantly collapse. It's been a long day for everyone. And
Jules is gonna go tavern.
Okay.
Order 2.
Uh,
2 beer.
Sure, coming right up. What happened out there? If I had to make an assumption, you lost somebody, didn't you?
Jules moves the beer to the next stool over to him, and then pushes the stool forward as to like keep that seat, and then just, yeah, I guess you could say that.
I've lost my fair share of people in my life. I know the feeling. I can't possibly know how you're feeling, but I know the feeling of lost well.
It never gets any easier, does it?
I'd be lying if I said it did. I used to actually adventure a while back before I started this little inn. Used to actually do a bit of healing for my friends back in the day. Unfortunately, I was never really, well, wasn't really well studied, I guess is the term for it. Yeah, you can heal people as many times as you want, but once they're finally gone, it, well, not much a healing potion or a healing word can do.
Yeah, if we had something to heal. How do you heal ashes? Shit.
Heal that. No, that's not gonna. You can't heal ashes. I had a buddy of mine get hit by one of those disintegrate rays. Yeah, the dust is nothing but dust. However, what I can say is if you find a good enough cleric and have enough money stashed away, well, anything's possible. I never had the connections nor the money, so for me, I'll just make what little I can working in this tavern.
You and me both. I don't even know how I'm going to pay you for this.
Drinks are on the house, and he goes and grabs one himself and pours it. To friends long parted. And goes and drinks.
Cheers. May they always be remembered and never forgotten.
That's what memories are for. Well, if you need anything more to drink, just let me know and I'll happily cover the cost for any drinks that you guys may need for the night. Or the day or whatever. You just let me know if you need anything.
How about, if I can't pay you, let me pay you in a story. Tale.
Sure, go right ahead.
Of an Eladrin cleric named Wesvyre. And then, like, just
goes on.
Yeah, with
yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
And so you're telling this story, all while, Hekatae, what's going through your mind right now?
I'm still really numb in shock, but just willing myself to sleep. And just clutching Celestia as tight as I can, knowing full well that it could have been either of us who were gone at this point, and just trying to work through that.
She clutches you tightly too. She sobs into you, into your shoulder, on your chest, crying her eyes out. Timmy, I don't know how you're doing, but you can let me know if you just immediately passed out and so there's nothing to go from there, or okay, Timmy doesn't want to speak. Great.
He gone.
He gone. That's fine.
So when you cut back to the Jules and the barkeep,
Yep.
so I swear she had like 8 dwarves all at the same time.
Well, she sure would have liked our brothel here. apparently, one guy there's as big as a horse. I'm not talking about his full body either, but, well. At least that's the stories I hear from the people that come here to drink away their worries.
I'm sure she would have loved that.
Yeah, I bet she would have. Oh, God. You're making me reminisce on my old days.
Well, tell me about one of yours.
Well,
One of your lives.
I don't have too much time till I have to go back into getting stuff for other customers, but I'll tell you in a short story. Me and a few of my buddies, we had a tiefling wizard, we had this warforged barbarian, and we had a lizard folk rogue, if you could believe it. We were going through a little town about 5, 6, 7 miles away from here. And we were going and trying to figure out the corruption in the area. And so we went in and we thought that everything would be perfectly fine. Turns out that they had set an ambush, and unfortunately our rogue was caught in the crossfire of a, well, let's just say that there wasn't much left of them except for ashes.
Is that the disintegrating ray you mentioned earlier?
No. Imagine concentrating fire so hot that it burns someone to a corpse. It was like a huge wall of fire just took them out, and then next thing you know, I try to leave, and I get we end up getting ambushed from behind. Luckily our
That's the worst.
luckily the barbarian was able to take out a few of the guards before he was dispatched, and then the tiefling wizard helped me to escape before I heard someone yell the words, well, just one word, die. And, well, that's the last I've seen them, so. I'm getting into a sappy mood. If you need anything, I'll bring you some food, but thank you for at least listening to my story.
To our friends. And then he drains the last of that one. And
Here. He goes and he drains his tankard and then goes to the back.
Yep.
You hear the mechanical footsteps and Cass comes up quickly. She's looking around and sees you. Hey, Jules. And she goes over and like slides across the bar and then makes her way to the other side. Hey, we have a way to hopefully get Wesvyre back. We just really need to figure out if we can get halfway across the world.
halfway across the world, and then he drinks the other
He drinks the other one.
The one meant for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do we start?
Well, we're gonna have to go to Silverspire. You know, the giant metropolis city that's.
Wait.
You know,
Celestia City?
No, 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 no. That's that's Avalon. No, no, no.
Oh,
Silver Spire is uh like
you're
a.
right. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I've had a few now. Oh.
Oh, it's fine. I don't blame you. I've had a bit as well, but uh, Archibald can explain more. Uh, just get your rest, and we'll all talk in the morning down in the basement.
Okay.
And so, yeah. Does everyone want to go and get themselves some rest? Fully rest up?
Yeah. Yeah. For
You
sure.
want to go to a room, Jules, or you want to just lay passed out at the bar?
No, no. I don't think Jules is that drunk yet. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
get a room.
Alrighty. You go up to your room, and you go and you rest. We will clickety clack past time here just to make it super simple,
Awesome.
and it'll be morning. So everyone's rested pretty long enough for you all to be healed, and for Hekatae, you feel the magic within you returning, and you feel better. You feel a lot better than what you did yesterday.
Do I have access to all my spell slots
Yes,
now?
you do.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah. Who wants to wake up first among the three of you?
You know it's not Jules.
Timmy will lie awake in his bed for a while, staring absent-mindedly
Mm-hmm.
into the ceiling.
All right. So, Jules, you said you wanted to get up, or
Yeah. I guess Jules will get up at this point.
okay. It's up to you. Let me just get things moving around. What do you want to do as you wake up?
Put a little makeup on.
Okay, cool.
Get the keys off the table. I'm gonna see if I can notice if Timmy's like, if his eye, if he,
He's awake.
does Timmy have his eyes open or closed?
Yeah, no, their eyes are open. He's just laying there.
Okay. Jules is gonna like slightly tap with his foot on Timmy's bed. Basement. When you're ready.
Yeah. I'll be there. You're back.
And then Jules is gonna go try to find the other people that are still alive around here. Celestia and Heck.
Yeah. You go and knock on their door. Or you can barge in, I guess, whichever way you want.
I'm not barging out. I think Jules has learned his lesson not to barge in.
You knock on the door.
Basement and a few.
I call out, okay, we'll be down.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go for the basement. Is Cass and Archibald down there?
Yes. Yeah, you head down and you see them both talking and chatting in the corner.
Oh, that's what you mean by basement. I was,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh wait, this is a swamp. There's no basement.
And so, Jules, you're awake. Great. I think I might have an idea. I was able to contact one of my dear friends. His name is Sorceress, and he's a cleric, and he should be able to help us. We just need to make our way to Silverspire, and according to what I'm reading here from the notes that were left by Bakoolah, it seems as though our interests in saving Wesvyre as well as finding another member of the Blightborn Court are one and the same. If I
Why didn't you contact this cleric sooner? We could have went after that one, and like another cleric would have been fantastic.
well, he's rather he travels around a lot, and he doesn't like to stay in one place for too long, and he's not really one for extended stays of company. But he has a good heart, or, well, he would have a good heart. It's more mechanical than anything else, but still, he would be our best hope as far as this is concerned.
Wait, is he a construct?
He's warforged, just like Cass. A while
Yes,
back.
you know this guy?
Yeah, a while back we fought together in well, and then she looks at Archibald and he says, "Go on, you can tell him." From a world called Gearbolton, a city made of brass and iron and gears, and long story short, me and Therasis were both enslaved there, and with Archibald's help we were able to escape. If it weren't for Archibald, I wouldn't be here, Therasis wouldn't be here, a few other of the Warforged around here wouldn't be here either. I do have to tell you, there's this, like there was a whole rebellion, and some people got away, and some didn't. Like, there was one Warforged that just really liked a pet bird for whatever reason. Regardless, we made our way.
Bird?
Yeah.
Not the crossover.
Doot 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 doot.
Doot, doot, doot,
Doot.
Yeah, he named the bird Blue, and he named himself Jay, which was weird. Anyway, backstory aside, Therasis is a very well-versed cleric. Very tough, very has a big well, and Archibald butts in, he doesn't fight. He can't fight.
You telling me he's a coward?
No, far from it. If he fights let's just say, if he strikes someone, he'll shut down permanently. Look, he used to be a butler, and, well, but those types, they didn't want it to ever happen that they would ever strike their owners, so they put a code in him to where if he were to attack anybody he would die.
I see.
He's wonderful at protecting people, but he can't fight. He leaves the fighting to everyone else because all he can do is protect and heal.
Well, I'll take any help at right now, I guess. We don't really have any other leads or any else to go on.
Exactly.
I think the others should be showing up pretty soon also.
Well, let's hope. And we're going to move everyone else down.
Yeah, Timmy will eventually go down there sluggishly, not making eye contact with anyone, his head held down, shoulders slumped.
Yeah.
When they come down, I'm gonna
How the hell did that happen?
well, we're heading out to Silver Spire. Meet an old ally of Cass and Archibald.
Yeah, we'll just say everyone's down there right now and they can end up hearing this. So, like, Hekatae and Timmy, you make your way down and Jules explains everything to you.
Do we really think that there's a chance that we can get her back?
Well,
Is there?
hopefully. I'll say this. I'll cover the cost of the materials needed, but as far as I'm aware, we'll only get one chance to do this. I only have enough materials to do one time.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Indeed. Well, if we want to make our way to the port, we can go and see about getting on that ship of ours if it's still there. And if we can, it'll take us, well, a very long while, so pack whatever rations or food you may need. Finish up any unfinished business you have, and we will... Oh, and I will split this money among you guys. I forgot to give it to you yesterday. The dwarf that we helped, apparently the parents were very grateful. First things first. They all together gave us about 110 gold. So split that amongst yourselves, however you may. But I should have everything else figured out. I will have to go to I'll have to go somewhere in order to get all these items, and unfortunately I can't bring anyone else along. But don't worry, Cass will be here to help you all wherever she can.
Did you say we're going on a ship?
Yes, in fact.
Okay.
Well, I will
You've
go.
been on one of those, right?
Oh, yeah, yes, of course. Plenty of times. Yep.
Joe's gonna roll insight.
Alright. Roll an insight on Timmy here. Let's see if he can deceive more than you can insight him.
13.
I'm so fucking lying.
That's a 5 for Timmy, so yeah, you can tell that.
Timmy has never been on a ship.
Yeah. Yeah, just be careful of the rudder knackle. They kind of swings everywhere.
The what?
The rudder knackle. You'll know.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess the ship you've been on never had a rudder knackle. Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, it had one. It had a rudder knackle.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm glad I could remind you.
You can.
Well, if that's all, I'm going to go and get the items. By the time you guys reach Silverfell, we should be able to find Thorasis. Until then, I will go and get all the items that we need, and I will accrue what money I need to cover it. Until then, all of you stay safe. I don't need to be going and trying to find more materials for more people dying, and please try to avoid that one person, whoever it was. I really don't want to lose any more of you. Please stay safe. And he turns around, taps his staff against the door, opens it. You guys see something completely different as he goes through. There's like a forest he goes into, and then the door shuts behind. Yeah, that never gets old. Well, I guess gather our belongings and we'll head on out. Unless
Yeah, let's
anyone's
go
got
for
anything else to do.
Alright. Let's go out.
Imaginary, if you wouldn't mind showing the map real quick.
You mean the whole map?
I
like
guess
this?
I'll. No, the map of your world.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll kind of like ask.
you're
I'll
good.
ask. Cass, do you have a map of the world? Let me see where
yeah, give me a
is.
moment to get it out of
Or-
my...
We might have to buy some rations for the way.
Oh, you most certainly will. It's not going to be a easy trip. It's going to be at least, it's going to be at least 8 days. At least. That's if the weather is, that's if the weather is, in our favor.
8 days on the ship?
8
Yeah,
days.
you don't have seasickness.
Or if things don't go well, it could be as much as 15. It just really depends on if the weather's good.
Oh!
You don't get seasick easily, do you,
I
Timmy?
have no idea what that is.
Wow. Wish I could be a sailor like yourself. It's impressive.
Yep.
And I'll save this image to give you a rough idea of where you guys are currently, and then I'll put it into the sources here so you guys can all see.
Lovely. Yep.
And I'll make sure to add more and to update a little better as the time progresses. But for the... If it did it not save? Hello?
Here, I'm
Oh,
gonna
it saved.
disconnect real quick. I got picture-in-picture going on.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, great. It didn't fix it.
Well, we're going to see if this is... Oh my goodness, that's a large map. Alright. So, we'll pull up the map here for all of you guys. So, you see that you're in Crossfern currently, and if we were to zoom in a tad bit, I'm going to try to do this as best as possible, even though it's going to cover my face. So, right above the N in Crossfern, you'll see that tiny little town there. That's Bogwell.
Okay, did you want to show it on... Are you showing it on Twitch?
Yes. So I'll try to make it as, like, large as possible, while also I'm gonna put it underneath a bunch of stuff, so that way, hopefully we can get to where everyone else can end up showing in the thing. If I can get it to work properly. Not just underneath that. Perfect. So, currently, and I'll try to zoom it in a bit here, right above the N and Crossrun, you can see Bogwell. That is where you guys are currently. You need to make your way to Crossport, and then from Crossport, you go all the way across the water between Zambari and Baronia and make your way to Silverfell at one of the ports there. And then Silverspire is the large metropolis-like city that you guys will be making your way to. And yeah, that'll be fun for all involved.
Oh yeah, for sure. Most likely.
For sure, or most likely indeed. So, there's that.
Okay, that is a bit of a trip there.
Like I said, it's gonna be going across the entire world. Unless we somehow are able to take the ship around all of Crossfern and then make our way over to where Silverfell is from the opposite direction, we could do that. But
Well, how fast do you think we could get to somewhere maybe with a mage that could portal us there? Maybe we could do that instead.
what, like teleport or something?
Yeah, they have. I guess they have those. I don't know.
That would be a little bit more difficult considering that there would be 5 of us and we would need one person to, like, I think the only one that could do that would maybe be Archibald, but he usually only goes with like one person max. And I don't know.
Well, you see there's a city here, and then he points on the map to the southern city from us in the desert.
Dor Maldir? The one
Yeah.
in the mountains there?
Maybe they maybe we can get a faster travel from there.
I mean, we can certainly try. I mean, I don't know what the dwarves would want to do, but or how they would be able to help us. But if we feel like that's better than trying to go across through sea travel, we can.
So out of character,
Yeah, go right ahead.
What is that even a possibility in this world? Is that kind of like?
What are you?
Is there like that make tower kind of thing set up? Is that like a known thing or no?
So what are you trying to do? Or what are you trying to find, I guess I should say, so that way.
Like a mage tower portal kind of situation, like people selling
nothing that would
magical
be known,
travel.
I would say this, probably nothing that would be known to you and probably won't be readily available knowledge to anyone in the party, if there is or is not one.
Okay.
So you have 2 options. You can either take the long stretch going from Crossrun on the right side and going to Silverfell on the left, which will take a considerable amount of time, or if you can go to the ship and go around Crossrun, either go around the top or go around the bottom, you may end up finding some way, shape, or form to get to Silverfell on the right side in some sort of quick fashion. But you'll be, I'll say this, if you're going from the right side, it'll be further walking, whereas if you go the other way, it would be further sailing. So you've got the 2 options there. You can either go from the normal route, which would go from Crossport all the way to the port in Silverfell, which will take a considerable amount of time to get over there. That or you can head the other direction, which is pretty much going through the other side of the world, and you can make your way over to Silverfell a little quicker, but the port will be further down and away from Silverspire, so it'll be more time that you'll have to travel on foot to get to Silverspire that way. And as far as what may happen from there, who knows?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, there's something that Jules wants to do that you know about, but it's very much a side quest kind of thing.
Yeah. I would say if you want to do that, the normal route would be the best way to do it. So if you want to go and get to Umbermere, the
just as a level of importance, and this is kind of like, I guess,
yeah,
how important is it that we get to Silverspire, like, in the time frame?
On a level of importance, the time frame, it's not. You can take some more time if you need to, because when it comes to the spell that you will need, it only requires that the creature has been dead for no longer than 200 years and has died for any reason except old age.
Okay.
So, if you are able to essentially get your way over to, if you do it quick enough, like if you do it quickly, you'll get Wesvyre back sooner, but it all just depends on how much you want to go and do your thing versus going and getting Wesvyre. So it's all up to you at the end of it.
Yeah. I guess I just need to, like, DM me something really quick. It's just, I guess I don't want it to be a spoiler for everybody else. I just out of a kind of a quick question. I'm sorry everyone.
You can DM a question and I'll see what I can do here.
Yeah, you can also talk about it if you don't think it's a.
Go ahead. I'm going to try to get other things figured out here.
Also, are we doing anything for next week?
As far as what, like more of what we've been doing, or?
Yeah, well, are we gonna do like a one shot or anything? Because it is that it's that time of the year.
Ooh, indeed. Yeah, I'll have something set up for that.
Okay, because the Thursday's gonna land on the 21st. So I'm not sure what everybody's holiday plans are, but maybe we can talk about what we could put together, and then update the stream or whatever.
Yeah.
Or we could run a normal game. I don't know. Just depends on if people are going to be available.
It all depends.
Did you see my message yet?
Let me see. No, not that I know of. Pretty much when I was like contemplating in my head whether or not to do what I was doing, I was like, is this how the character would respond? But should I end up doing it? And then, so if we need to in some way, like we'll obviously fast forward through most of the days. We're not gonna have it be like 3 sessions entirely dedicated to being on the water, but it will take up some considerable table time, regardless. So, however you guys want to go about it.
I think it's just something we should discuss, like with the group later.
Yeah.
So it was just like, you know, how fast, you know, we need to get to Silverspire. That's the real question at the end of the day. Yeah, we'll discuss. We'll take it offline.
Alrighty. So, well, you guys will all head out, and then, where do you want to go from here? Do you want to go to Crossport to go back to the ship, or do you want to, and like go east and make your way to, Silverspire via the sea, or do you want to go and take the left route, take less time to sail, but take more time walking? And I guess that'll be discussed amongst the 3 of you.
Let me roll some history real quick.
Yeah, go
are we flat earthing right now, or is there like, because we're on like opposite sides of the map here?
Yeah,
I wonder if it like comes back together or what.
Yeah, it does. So it would be, there's going to be like a gap that's mostly just the sea. So nothing else there that you'll need to worry about, but it's going to be like less time that you'd have to travel by sailing. However, you'll take more time walking, which I guess depending on how you guys go about it.
What if I fly?
If you fly, okay, how do you propose that?
If I turned into my weird pterodactyl thing,
okay,
and I flew for like, you know, however long that lasts, like an hour at a time or whatever.
Do you have enough spell slots to make your way from one side of the world to the other? Like, even if you were traveling over the sea?
Not like the world, but like the land, so that we could go a little bit faster than walking.
As far as making your way to Crossport and all that? Or are you trying to say...
Like, if we went around where the map would connect, and we took the land route first, instead of walking. If I could fly and make it a little quicker, I don't know.
So, if you go around Crossfern, it'll take some time to go around. Like, if you go down, it'll take more time. If you go up, it'll take less, from what you can see on the map. The fact of the matter is that you'll end up at a different port that is going to be further away from Silverspire. I don't know what you're meaning as far as like having you fly there. I mean, unless you're like saying that from land to land, try to travel that far, in which case I would say depends on how many spell slots you have, and it also depends on how long your transformations last, because it depends on how many spell slots you have too.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it's gonna work or help with anything, so okay.
Okay. I just want, like, I'm not gonna try to yuck your yum or whatever you want to try to do, but I just want to see, like, what's your, like, logic behind doing this, or what's gonna be the plan as far as doing this. Because if you try it and you suddenly end up losing your polymorph or whatever, and you all fall into the sea, I mean, there's not much I can do to help you there. But I mean, yeah, if there's ever a point where you want to go and take, you know, flight and just have everyone on your back and go, like, across land travel, you can. Like, for example, if you're, because you're in Bogwell right now, if you decide you want to go to Crossport quickly and just have, you know, Charlie and Klaus catch up, then you can do that. But that's up to you. I'll leave it up to you. In the meantime, and let me actually switch up the board for a second while you guys try to figure that out. So I'm going to take these guys out, and Wesvyre, you end up walking around in an area that has like shifting stones. It seems very desolate, and you see a familiar face in the corner, and he's just looking around on this little map on the table. Glowing wings spread out and flaming blue hair as he's going and just messing around on this map.
Where am I?
Well, I say this to everybody, and he doesn't even bring his eyes up. You're in the afterlife. Congratulations, you died. Complimentary food and beverage is on the other side. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to be taking care of some things.
Is Kane here?
Who the... And he puts his head up. Oh, you weren't scheduled to die yet? God damn it, this fucks up my plans. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We're perfectly fine. Great.
Also, he has your meat stick.
I guarantee you that there is no meat stick that anyone has. Regardless of the fact, thank you for returning the horn to me. That is very nice of you. Unfortunately, you're dead, and there isn't really much that can be done about it unless some people try to, resurrect you, which pisses me off because, well, I don't like people trying to, but at least with resurrection, it's better than, being
a lot of paperwork.
It is a lot of paperwork. Like, imagine if you would, just a huge stack of paperwork, and then imagine it getting larger and larger. It gets larger when I have to end up going and then taking out, people who have decided, oh yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I don't need to stay in the afterlife. In fact, I'll just go and turn undead and start making everyone else's lives a living fucking hell. Well, besides that point, I'm glad you're here, because if you were in the other area, it wouldn't be great. I couldn't really help you there. But you're here, which is great. Fantastic.
But is Kane here?
Kane who? Come over here. I've got a long list. We can go through names over here. Come along.
Okay.
He comes over and he brings out this massive tome and just sets it on the table. All the names you need right here. If you're specific, I can try to search through it, but you know how many Kanes there are?
I'm assuming more than I would think.
Yes. Way more than you think.
Okay.
There's only one in Kane's that's important. Sorry.
I think it's Kane Corvus was his last name, right?
Corvus. That's great. That narrows it down by... And you see him grab the tome and going through the pages pretty quickly. That narrows it down to about... Let's see... 26 different Kane Corvuses. Any other features about them? Anything about them?
In the last couple of months?
Last couple of months? Nope. Not that I'm seeing. The last one was about a year and a half ago. Some old guy... Not even of this world, well, your world, I should say.
But he's not dead.
Diablo.
Where is he?
Well, I wish I could tell you, but listen, I'm a god, but I'm the god of the dead, so I can't really help with the living aspect. You know how it is. Well,
Sure.
exactly. See,
I can imagine.
yeah, you know how it is.
Where do we go from here?
Well, we've got a few options. You can either go and choose to make your way to whatever afterlife suits you. We've got ones for a lot of different people. Some people like to walk in meadows. Some people like loved ones. Some people like a gangbang. It all just depends on what people's preferences are. And trust me, I'm not going to yuck anyone's yum. So if you decide you want to do something rather crazy, go right ahead. I'm not going to go and look.
Yeah,
Often.
let me help you with your paperwork then.
Sounds good to me. Alright. Hey, if you do well enough, maybe I'll just let you out. I'm kidding, I can't do that, but
I was about to say, I think I'm dead, so
yeah,
if I could just stay that way, it feels like it'd be confusing to do the
yeah, you
comeback
decided
thing.
to fight a... Yeah, you really didn't, I don't know if it was you or your friends. They just didn't think before they acted, from what I can tell.
Definitely a me problem.
Well, let me go and look over this, sheet here. Yeah. It says here you, well, there was your problem. You were trying to fight a lich, so that's your real issue right there.
Yeah.
Hit with the Jacinta. Ooh, nasty stuff. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's much else. Wow. And then he just starts rolling down a list. You got way busier than I thought before. Listen, I'm just reading your life story. It's a little invasive, but you know it's fine. Demon gone. Fuck that thing. Fuck this thing. Fuck a lot of things. 8 dwarves?
We didn't do anything.
Aha. Okay. Well. Alright, so you want to help with paperwork, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that way I could figure out where Kane is.
Perfect. Here's this stack. And this stack. And this stack. And this keeps going on for a while. We'll make our way back to the other board. In fact, I will pull up, if I can find it. I had it in notes gone because I suck. We will, oh, and we're good. We're great. In fact, so we're gonna remove that one. Remove that one. And we'll just turn, well, and we'll remove that one. And we'll add in one more. And then we'll be okay. But you guys will make your way back. It's starting to get towards the evening as you guys make your way back to Crossport. What's your supposed to be now? And you guys make your way over and back. You see that some of the townspeople have been repairing the area around where the Flesh Colossus was and all the stuff from last time. And taking care of all the discarded flesh and everything else in the area. As you make your way back in, you hear a bunch of townspeople talking, and they're just kind of like murmuring to themselves. And while that is going on, you see that this one Cleric comes out, and she says, I heard that you guys returned. It's wonderful to see, wonderful to see you all. Where is your cleric friend? I want to thank her properly as well. Hello?
She, unfortunately didn't make it with us.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, may the Eladrin guide her path to the afterlife, I guess. Here. And she'll hand you, Hekatae, 50 gold. I would have given it to her, but I suppose you'll have to do with you. Sorry again for your loss. And she will head back to the church. Looks like we save everyone but ourselves, right? And Cass says that to you, Hekatae.
It does seem to be that way.
Well, I'm getting tired, and unless we want to end up riding out at night on the ship, we can try to go and get some rest. You know, I guess I shouldn't be really, like, tired for me really doesn't. I'm mostly being sympathetic. Do you guys need to rest, or do you guys want to head out?
We should probably head out as soon as possible.
Alright, let's do it.
Well, hold on. I know that's what I think.
What does everyone else decide?
You don't
I-
agree?
I don't want to waste any time, even if it does mean traveling in the night. I mean, we have a fine sailor in Timmy, right? That's what I've heard.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
Yep,
quite the seasoned seaman.
plenty of seamen.
Well, that's great. I mean, you'll be a huge help. We should go as quickly as we can then.
Yes, for sure.
Yes, and every day you find quality seamen.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
And with that, we'll move you guys along. We'll make our way to the ship where you are going to be heading out to. And we'll say that we get everybody on board. Make this super simple here. And then we'll add the crew back in for all the fun and enjoyment.
Whoa. A bird person.
And we'll add in... if I can find it. There we go. See that they're just waiting there for you? Is it time to go out?
Oh. Yes?
Well, where to, Captain?
Who?
Well, I'm assuming you're the big lug, so you're in charge, right?
Oh, no. It's this one. And I gesture over to Jules.
All right, pretty boy, where are we heading?
We're going to Silverspire, right? First.
Yeah, you'll be that's where you want to head.
Yeah, because we needed it. Well, Crossport was only because if we're going to stay on land, right? So
Crossport
Silver-
was if you're wanting to go and get on the ship to get to your ship.
the one that we bought.
Yeah, the one that you went and bought. Yes.
Hmm.
So like if you want,
Just from the look of this current vessel, like what do you think what would be faster?
what would be faster, unless you're taking
Yeah.
something that's like because you're currently taking something that's relatively
That's
light.
smaller.
That's smaller.
Yeah, it's smaller than our other boat, right?
No, this is our only boat.
Well, we have another one in Cross. That's like bigger than this, I think. Am I wrong?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
This is our only, but this is the one that we
Yeah.
bought. The
Oh, this is our boat?
Yeah,
I thought you were
it's
saying
your
the one in
boat.
Cross was.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
my bad.
crossport is where
Alright.
you dock the boat. So that's why I brought
Yeah,
you
my
back
bad.
here so you can get to it.
Okay, my bad. I was a little
Relevance to
confused. All right.
story. Yeah, you're good.
So Silver Spur it is, or Silver Spire. Sorry, Silver Spire it is.
All right, get yourselves ready. We're heading out.
And just so you know, we've got a really talented seaman on board. And Jules will slap Timmy's back. This guy says he knows the ropes.
I did not.
Well, maybe not these ropes.
Come on, Timmy, you must be such a strong swimmer, at least.
All right,
Sure
now
am.
I have to go
Yep,
and
of course.
take-
Totally.
All good seamen are.
Oh yeah. Seeming all good from. Yep.
Just making sure I grab the entirety of what I need here. We're going to
Don't.
copy.
That was not funny. I shall not laugh.
I mean, if you weren't gonna laugh from the other jokes, then like, who are
Look,
you?
I'm
even?
trying to hold my composure here.
Oh no, I know it's fine. Trust me, there's points where I'm trying to hold mine too. Let's go and add in this little thing here, and we will go and.
I just want to know if Timmy's like a pathological liar or.
Look, Timmy has never been out on the water, and I'm gonna roll a con save to see if he can even hold his seasickness.
Okay, I'm gonna hold that to be a
Or
high,
if
a high enough DC to where it like will possibly happen, but also like it may not. It just all depends.
dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Yeah. Other than feeling a little nauseous, you're fine.
Ugh.
You look a bit green for a pale giant, but other than that, you're fine.
Totally fine.
Perfect. And of course, you guys make your way onto the water. And what better way if I could actually find something that's, decent. We'll go with this one. Why not? And then.
Oh. All right.
I sent you a DM.
Okay. Okie dokie, it's all good.
By the way, Tess did say that she'd be able to join us in about 30 minutes or so.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
I'll check again.
Mm.
But I mean, don't want to rush her either.
Yeah, you're good. We will do a different song because I feel like we need something more.
Yes, the sea shanty.
Well, I wish I had sea shanties to throw in here, but
Ooh,
perfect.
it's a little foreboding. I like it.
Well, you're gonna be on foreboding waters, so we'll see how that goes. But you guys have made your way out to sea. You will now be, of course, this is where we're going to go through, and if you guys want to chat with each other, if you guys want to build your characters up, this is the, like, as far as, like, talking with each character and, like, building any sort of role play or relationships, this is the time to do so. Of course, during this time, there will be dice being rolled. If things do roll in your favor, maybe you won't have any encounters at all. If they roll poorly in your favor, maybe every moment will have an encounter.
Oh dear.
But we'll see how that goes, of course.
I turn to Timmy and I say, how could you ever stand being on board a ship like this? I mean, this is my worst nightmare. Surrounded by water and on a piece of floating wood that I can't even set on fire without costing our lives? Ugh, it's bullshit.
Yeah, yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Totally.
I mean, do you love being on the ship? You have to, right?
Um, yeah. Yes?
Man, I've come to quite enjoy it myself. The constant tipping back and forth. It's
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
like a rocking me to sleep sometimes. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yep, just love it. Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be in a volcano.
What? He has
I
a
mean,
slight
preferably a dormant one, but still.
slight moment of non of actually of clarification for Timmy. Like that's not something normal people would say, but okay, okay, okay. Um, hmm. Okay, I lied. I've never been on a ship. This shit is terrifying.
Wait, you lied about that?
Yes. How could you not know?
Timmy, this whole time I thought you were such a good seaman. I can't with you.
Really? You lied to me about the potatoes.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm allergic to potatoes. Decides to eat my um what are they called? I forget.
Pierogies.
Decides to eat my pierogies and nothing happens. Oh,
Well,
you're
I mean,
magically cured of your potato sickness. Oh.
maybe I was just allergic to those specific potatoes.
Do I believe her?
Um, roll a deception check for Hekatae and roll an insight for Timmy.
I believe her.
Well. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You believe her. Dirty 20 versus 9. Yeah, that.
Fucking hell. Oh.
See, it's only some kinds of potatoes.
Okay. I'll make sure not to buy those whenever we get uh whenever we get back to land, whenever that is. What kind of potatoes are you allergic to then? Hmm.
Um, you know those really ugly brown ones? Yeah, none of those.
Hmm. Very specific. Yep. Brown potatoes.
I think I'm not allergic to ones that are red and possibly yellow.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. That opens up our options a bit. Just a tad bit. No russet potatoes. Okay.
I don't know what a russet is, but sure.
It's a type of potato.
Is she back?
Is she?
Hello?
Hello. Welcome back.
I heard a bad thing happened.
Yeah.
It's full of story, and I encouraged it. We're on a ship.
Now we're on a ship sailing all the way across the world to save her friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Indeed, indeed.
And Timmy has kind of been lying about ever being on a ship. He is completely terrified. He's not showing it. Has almost thrown up a few times while having this conversation. Huh. Um. That's weird. It went quiet. I was about to get us some lunch.
Can I get some context on what the conversation was
Oh.
before?
Context on the current conversation,
Yeah.
or the context on like everything that's happened up until this point.
I've watched a little bit, so I know what happened to her. But
Okay,
what are we
yeah.
talking about right now?
The current
Right now, I was convincing that Timmy that I'm allergic to certain kinds of potatoes.
Yeah, I rolled shit on Insight.
Oh my gosh, a 20 deception.
I rolled a I rolled a 9.
So now apparently I was allergic to russets, and that's why I told him I was allergic to potatoes. But I can eat reds and yellows.
Okay.
Right as of right now, you see Timmy eyeing the seagull that's flying above that he hears. Slowly grabbing a bow and notching an arrow.
Have we long rested?
Yes.
Right after died.
Okay, I'm gonna wild shape to a seagull
Okay.
Oh god.
to see what Timmy does.
Do
No,
I have
I
a
was-
seagull?
I was aiming at the ones
I
flying
have an
above.
angry goose. Does that work?
An angry. Sure.
Cool. We'll go with the angry goose.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit
Yeah, you're good.
intoxicated.
It's perfectly fine. All right, so yeah,
Oh.
you are perfectly a angry
Ah!
long-necked seagull.
Cobra duck. Ah!
That's my baby right there.
Why is she a cobra duck? I stare. I just
Stare
it.
intensely at the cobra duck.
Yes.
Oh shoot.
She's majestic, isn't she?
Yes.
Okay. You guys are.
The arrow back.
So for where we're sailing, how long are we anticipating that'll take?
8 days minimum.
8 days minimum.
Okay.
Longest if you encounter any tough weather,
Yep.
could go up to 15.
Okay. All right.
So that's that. So yeah, everyone's long rested. Good. So yeah. Jules, if you haven't long rested, do so. Just so
Why
that
do
way
they keep
you're
following me. Oh, my bad.
all the way up and ready for anything. So you turn into your long-necked seagull. What do you want to do, Celestia?
Are we just literally like all there is for miles and miles is just ocean?
Pretty much. Like you'll see some land masses coming up, at some point in time, but for now, it's mostly just the wide open ocean.
Okay, I think I'll just get a nice fly in, feel the wind,
Yeah, go right ahead.
kind of like reflect on what's happened.
Yeah. You'll sail around and the night starts to set in, and we're going to turn it up a little bit for our elven people to be able to see.
Oh god. It's red. That's terrifying.
That is scary.
It is scary indeed.
I love
you guys will yeah. So you're gonna go and take a look around Celestia. I need you to give me a perception check, please.
How about a 25?
25 does pretty well.
Shit.
Let me move this stair out of the way. I don't know why that's there. You end up seeing, out in the ocean, you see a bunch of waves crashing around. You notice, that hidden amongst the waves, you see, like, some waves that look like they're, like, going right towards your ship, but they seem, like, very small and pointed, and you see 3 of them, going towards the ship.
What can I roll to see if it looks like they're aggressive
I
or if they're just like curious?
don't know if you can tell from here. You can just tell they're
Okay.
going towards your ship.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and fly down to everybody,
Mhm.
and then I'll change back. Let me mark one of my wild shape spots. Okay. So then I'll change back as soon as I'm with the group again, and
Mhm.
then warn them that
Uh,
3 creatures are kind of coming towards the ship.
Which direction are they coming from?
Would be the left side.
Okay.
That's what you
Like,
saw.
okay.
Mhm.
Would there be any sort of fishing line available or no?
Maybe.
Okay, that's just for future references. If I were to look over the ship, would I be able to see them approaching?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
See if you can.
Perception. 12.
12. You look over the side of the ship to see if you can see them, and you don't see in time, but then you see something lurch out of the water, and it's going to try to hit you. Give me a second.
Oh, shit.
Is this initiative?
It's going to be. Does a 15 hit?
Okay.
Aha! It does not.
Okay.
Sucker.
So you are luckily able to avoid this thing coming out and trying to strike you. And this isn't the best representation of what it is because I couldn't find one because of course Tailspire does not have all the D&D things and I didn't have the modded version up. But you see that 3 of these things pop up and they look to be, if I can bring up what they look like to you. Give me a second to add in the picture here.
Oh. Oh dear.
So, yeah, I couldn't find anything that would be close to this. However, we're going to see how it is for all of you. This is essentially what you guys are facing.
Oh. Oh, what the? Oh.
Yep.
Ugh.
And we'll add that to the bottom corner here for those who want to see during our combative times what it looks like.
Okay.
But yeah, they pop out of the water, and you hear them say,
"Hand over your vessel."
What?
Hand over your vessel.
My what? Can you speak up? You're muffled. I can't hear you for shit. Are you speaking
roll
common?
initiative.
I have a question. I don't
Yes.
remember if I asked this when we had a ship before, but when we use like a ranged spell, like
Uh-huh.
let's say call lightning, does that also hurt the ship?
That is a good question.
I want to. Doesn't
w-
the ship have an AC?
I will say the ship does have an AC. I just need to pull it up because I don't have the thing right now. Give me a moment. I will say
Well,
for the
call lightning isn't
is
like
it an
to
area
hit,
of
it's
effect?
yes.
Okay, so if it's an area of effect, if it hits the AC of the ship, then it will hurt the ship.
It would be a saving throw for that. So
Okay, well, if it's a
how
saving
would
throw
that?
that involves anything like Dex or
Yes, that's what
okay,
it
if it's
is.
Dex, then automatically it's gonna fail it
Okay,
because
got
there's
it.
no way
Thank
the
you.
ship's gonna be able to dodge your thing.
Okay.
So
Do we have like how much health, I guess?
Yeah, we do. Hannah actually put that in our campaign notes last time we were on the ship.
I see it. Okay.
yeah, I'm trying to remember what the exact one I gave you guys is called because I
Okay.
know that there's a whole thing with Ghosts of Saltmarsh, which type of ships there are.
All right.
But I believe that if I have
I rolled a 17 on my initiative, and I will be right back.
okie dokie.
I second that. Like, quick break?
Yeah, we can do a quick break. If you guys need to get anything, need to get something to eat, go right ahead. To everyone else out there, we will be right back shortly. Enjoy the sounds of Tailspire in the meantime. We will return momentarily. Dun dun dun. And we are back. And into the thick of it we go.
Into the thick of it. Oh.
Oh no,
Into the thick of
not
it.
that song.
Into the thick of it. And Wesvyre's icon disappears. And with that, we are in initiative. So,
Yeah.
yeah, if I'll roll initiative for Cass here. So let me make sure that
I rolled a 21. I don't know if you saw that earlier.
Holy shit.
Cass rolled a 10. Not exactly the highest possible roll, but it is what it is. And then,
With her +7, that was not great,
Yeah,
was
no.
it?
Oh my
No, not at all.
god.
So, Cass.
And then we'll roll for Klaus. Let's see how he does. A 12. Man, not rolling too great, but at least the bonuses help.
Yep.
Alright. So, they will start now. First up in the initiative order is Jules. What do you want to do?
It's your boy Jules going in.
Alright. Who do you want to go after?
Who do I not want to go after? The question. Let me see. Man, that red lighting though. Oof. You know what? That little star me over there. He's got them eyes like he wants something. I'm about to. Never mind. Oh my god, Discord on the phone is terrible. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
No.
I try to zoom in on my screen and stuff went wacky. What is the flying thing next to us? Is that a bad guy? The thing with wings?
The thing
No,
on
that's-
wings is one of your crew. Same as this person.
Oh, that's
back
right.
here.
That's
So the
that's
only
there.
ones here, and here are the ones that you're worried about.
Okay. I'll move to the one on the right.
Alrighty. So
Yeah,
go
I'm gonna stay next to the cannon. I don't want to go left. Just
5,
stay next to the cannon.
10, 15. You want to go your full 30?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll have you right there.
Is that
You-
swinging distance? Can
Yeah,
I
that's
swing on
swinging
him?
distance.
I'm sure that sword is thirsty. Let him drink. I'm gonna hack at him.
Alright, yeah, you go and hack.
Actually, wait.
Well, you'll have to roll.
Fireball first.
Alright.
Share with the rest of the class.
21.
20.
Not to be like a Debbie Downer, but when you throw that up close, is it still just a normal roll?
Fair question.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Wait.
It's a cantrip.
It's a range spell attack. If it's within 5 feet, it's with disadvantage.
Okay.
But that's up to Imaginary.
Let me. I want to make sure I range spell attack. Just want to make sure on this. Damage on life plus challenge when the enemy attempts the rules. Okay. Okay. Aiming at range is more difficult when you make a ranged attack with a weapon, spell, or other means. You have disadvantage rolls so yeah, it is a disadvantage. Okay. Chapter 9 of the
Yeah, I
basic
felt it.
rules. Well,
Swing
alright.
it.
Try it again. Well, is that a natural 1?
Actions. It wasn't good. Let's see.
Wait, you already rolled 1, so you shouldn't have rolled with disadvantage the second time. You should have just rolled another.
So it would have been just
Firebolt.
11, which still wouldn't have hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you're doing a second attack?
Yeah, it's the war magic
Gotcha.
feat. So
Forecaster?
go for the swing. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, go right ahead. Going for the
13 piercing or slashing. 13 slashing.
13 slashing. All right. Yep, you go
Sure.
and you slash against this viscous-looking creature. And yeah, not doing a pretty good job though of hurting them.
Bells. I feel like frostbite doesn't take a disadvantage because you have to be close, right? That's the whole
If
point.
it's one that you have to be in melee range to do, then no. It's just the ones that are ranged.
Yeah.
So like if they're like,
All right, so I'll do frostbite.
all right,
Oh, sorry. It has to make a Constitution check of 12.
oh, let's make a Constitution check. Okay.
Yep.
That's an 8.
Okay, it doesn't pass. It takes 3 damage. I think it's what we saw. 3
right.
damage of cold,
There we go.
and then another attack.
All right.
$24 to hit.
That'll hit.
8 damage.
Alrighty.
Slash.
Yeah, you slash and
that'll end my
hack and
turn.
freeze this thing. Yeah, you're kind of fucking this thing up. But now it's its turn.
Oh fuck.
So, first attack does a 18 hit.
Yes, it does.
Alright, so the first one is 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Rolling again. Natural 20 for 27.
Oh.
Whoa.
Owie.
Critting on this one, it rolls 11 piercing damage.
Oh, my bad.
Stabbing at you with its trident.
11 damage.
Yeah,
You said
so
27 damage earlier.
No,
27 to
27 to
hit.
hit.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
natural
I
20. And then that one was critted, so that was 11 damage from the
Yep.
trident. And then one more.
Oh, wonderful.
11 doesn't hit, so nothing happens.
God.
Yeah. Fishman.
Yeah. Next up is the other fish person who is going to go and move over and is going to try to strike at you. 12 doesn't hit. The next attack, 19.
Yep.
Yes. And that is 8 piercing damage.
Ouchies.
And then one more. 17 to hit.
Meats beats.
Yep. Alright. You take 15 psychic damage.
What the hell?
You see it bring out its like its tendril and go and swipe at you, and as it does, it breaks your mind. For until the end of its next turn, you have disadvantage on wisdom saves.
Okay.
Timmy, you're up.
Cool. To my right there.
Yep, you're right here.
All right, so you're gonna see Timmy kind of raise his bow to the sky and fire an arrow. Is there any way that I can make like a 10-foot radius that includes those two guys that are by Jules, but not hitting
No.
them?
You'd have to do a 15 if you had the chance to do so, because they're about 10 feet away from each other.
Yeah, so then it should hit.
Is it a 15? So if
No,
you're
10-foot
if-
radius.
so
if
if
they're
it's a-
10 feet away, then it should hit both of them if I place it a
So-
little bit behind.
Okay, so let me calculate this. So if you're doing, so like you could do it in the middle and get them if you want to do that. I think. Yeah, you can do a little bit behind if you want to, and you can get them. Yeah, it's very weird how these spells are laid out. Yeah, sure.
Okay. They need to make dex saves, please.
Dex saves. All right.
This is me
First
doing
one
my.
is natural 20.
Yeah, he
Next
beats.
one is an 18.
They both beat. They take half of 4d8 lightning damage.
All right.
Roll high, roll high, roll high. Wow, I rolled really high. They
Oh,
take
damn.
14 lightning damage.
Sheesh. That is a lot.
All right.
Nice.
And that was from my call lightning from Thunderstorm.
Nice. Very good, very good.
Is that the kind of thing that hurts our ship?
What was the, since it doesn't have a
was
dex
the-
save, yeah, it will take actually the, I guess roll to hit and see if it'll end up hitting the ship. Because there, actually,
what am I
there isn't a roll
rolling
to
to
hit,
hit?
so it's just a damage threshold. The ship, it passes the threshold, so the hull will take, the full 28.
Oh,
so
fuck.
it's fine though. You see it like splinter the wood on the front. You hear the person in the back say, "Oi! Don't break our ship!" Past that, is that the end of Timmy's turn?
Do I have any? I don't have any bonus action, so it will be.
All right.
Oh, I will move backwards 30 feet towards the rest of our friends.
20 feet back. Okay.
30.
30 feet. All right.
Full movement.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There you go.
All right.
And then we will. I didn't add him until now, but we're gonna add in Klaus into the combat. He's gonna move forward a few feet. It's right here, and it's going to go and try to shoot at the one on the right of Jules. We'll see how this goes. Does a? I need to check to see if a 13. 13 misses. It shoots right past, and the arrow just lodges into the bow of the ship. So that is that for Klaus. So on next is Cass. She will move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move up there. She's going to aim at the one on the left, and we'll just say that she'll power hit this thing. Yep, 23 will hit for 20 on that one, and then 24 will hit for 14. So 34 altogether damage hitting that specific one, and that'll be her turn. Celestia, you're up.
Okay. I am going to use a 5th level spell slot
Okay.
to conjure an air elemental.
Okay. Conjuring an air elemental.
I'm gonna put it
How large is the air elemental?
10 feet cube.
10 feet? 10 foot cube. Alright. Just
Yep.
need to go and make it that
So
size.
I'm just gonna put it like, do you see that one, not the ones by Jules, but the one kind of in front of Cass?
Mm-hmm.
So in like a 10-foot space right behind it.
Okay. 10 foot
Yeah.
space right behind it.
Yes.
So like on top of it or just behind it?
Just behind it, not on
Okay.
top of it.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now it has its own.
Initiative. You can roll for
Yes.
that, and then
Okay.
we're going to throw that in.
It's a +5.
+5. Yep, that's fine.
So 21.
21 for initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Do you want me to send you
send me the thing over
Okay.
so that way I can put in the max health and armor class and speed. That way I have that all figured out for what I may need. Alright. Armor class. Alright. Hit points. 90 speed. 90. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Alright.
Now basically it does have its own turns if I choose to command it.
Mm-hmm.
So I will, obviously just tell it to attack on its turn. But it's friendly to all of us unless
Okay.
I lose concentration.
Gotcha. Alright. So,
And I'm going to bonus action healing word Jules.
Alright. Healing word Jules. Let's see what the boy gets as far as
12.
Ooh, nice. Alright, he's up to 55 now. And is that everything for Celestia?
Yes.
Alright. This one right here is going to... Let me think here. It's gonna move forward, and let me actually check something here. Yeah, so it would end up going outside of its... Well, it's gonna have to do it anyway, so it's gonna move forward one outside of the radius, so if you want to try to do a attack against the creature...
Okay. Now I have a question.
Yes.
Its normal action is a multi-attack. So
You're only
is
gonna
that...
get one hit, I think.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
So a slam, right? That's the one
Yeah.
I would use?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if
reroll.
you hit.
That would be 14 plus 8.
14 plus 8 is a 22.
22.
So that'll hit.
Okay.
Roll that damage.
And it is 2d8 plus 5.
That works.
$18.
18. Alright.
Bludgeoning.
Gotcha. Alright. First attack on Cass. Let's see if this thing's actually able to hit. First attack misses. Second attack hits for 6 piercing damage. So put that in. And then one more, which is not going to hit. So, yep, Cass good. That thing's done. Hekatae, you're up.
Alright, just trying to get a feel for things. So you said those two in the back there are 10 feet apart?
The ones in the back are 10 feet apart, yeah. So, like, if we're counting, like, feet-wise, going from one to the other, it's 5, 10. We're starting from this one, 5, 10.
And there are people close to every one of them. Okay,
Yep.
let's see. I think I might just polymorph into my weird pterodactyl.
Okie dokie. Give me a sec to bring up the pterodactyl. Yeah, if I can find it. I thought we had one.
It's, yeah. Just whatever can fly.
There it is. Weird pterodactyl. How large is it? Is it medium size?
It is huge.
It's huge. Okay, so we'll go up by a little bit just to give it. Sure, that's huge. Anyway, poof goes Hekatae into pterodactyl form. What do you want to do with your pterodactyl self?
Well, that's my action for now, so I'm just gonna start flying and circling the ship.
Alright, you're gonna fly and you're gonna circle the ship. Alright. And with that, the next turn goes to the air elemental, which is going to go for the thing that it just attacked, so it's gonna go for it. Go for the slime ball essentially. You can roll to do the attacks if you like, Tess.
Okay, so there will be one slam and then one whirlwind. But it is on a recharge, so I'll have to roll for that.
You don't have to roll for it right now. You can do it right now.
Okay.
It says that if you want to do it a second time, you'll have to do the
Yeah.
recharge.
I
you
see.
can do the two slams and the whirlwind.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Damn. Okay, so 15 for the first slam.
Okay, 15 hits.
Um, 14 bludgeoning for
Alright.
the first one.
14 bludgeoning. Okay. Next one.
18 for the second.
That'll hit.
10 bludgeoning for that
Alright.
one. And then I need a strength saving throw.
Alright, let's see if this thing can save itself. 14.
Okay, it'll take half, I believe.
Okay.
So if it missed, it would have been knocked prone or thrown in a direction.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's successful, the target takes half the bludgeoning damage and is not flung away or knocked prone.
Nice.
Okay, so 3d8.
Okay.
So half of 17, which is 8 bludgeoning.
Okay. Perfect.
And that's
Alright.
it.
Perfect. Jules, you're up.
All right, I'm applying the heal real quick. The 12, and then
I think that's
I'm gonna hit the guy on my right again.
alright. You'll go and hit the guy on the right. You hear your sword say, kill, kill, kill.
Me use frostbite again.
Alright.
Take a con save.
Okay.
12.
Natural 1.
Oh no.
4.
Okay. Alright.
Go in for a swing.
Go right ahead.
Not great. 12.
Does not hit.
Okay. Go for another ice.
Go right ahead.
6. Or sorry, make your save.
Okay. 6.
Okay, fails, so it takes 6.
Alright.
And then another attack for you.
Alright.
Good strong hit. 24.
That'll definitely hit.
Oh my god, that was such a terrible hit though.
Oh
7.
no.
Oof. Well, does do damage, so there you go.
So 7 after that.
Alright.
So how's he looking? How's he looking now? Is he looking pretty rough?
Looking pretty roughed up. Not in the best shape.
Good. He's about to be put on the Barbie.
Nice.
Okay, that's it for me.
Perfect. Next is the one you've been smacking on. It's gonna go and try to smack you back. 11 to hit does not hit. I know that for a fact. And then 25 to hit on that one, which will end up doing 10 points of piercing damage on you, Jules. And then one more. 17 to hit, which meets, so it beats. And that is, good lord, 21 psychic damage and disadvantage on wisdom saves until the end of its next turn.
Jules is looking really bad. It looks like he's got a screaming headache. He's holding his head and trying to hold on to a sword at the same time.
Yeah. Not looking fantastic.
Pretty messed up. All right.
Next up is the one that is right next to you, which is going to go and strike at you as well. We're going to see how this goes.
Wait, I thought we already did that one.
No, we did
The
one
other one.
The other one right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 10 doesn't hit on the first one, so that sucks. 25 will hit on this one, which will deal 10 piercing. Why am I seem like I'm repeating the same ones? Thanks, game. So that's 10 piercing damage from that one, and then the next one is a 16, which misses. So
Thank goodness.
yeah, thank goodness.
That
indeed.
last bit was bullshit.
Yeah. Timmy, you're up.
Awesome. As a bonus action, I will be casting Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
I'll mark that off of my first level spells.
Cool, cool.
And then as my action, I will be attempting to hit that one's covered. Can one of the ones by Jules, which one can I see right now?
Which one can you see?
By Jules.
By Jules,
No,
you can.
Yeah, by Jules.
You can see more clearly. You can see the one on the right. You can see both of them technically. Like
Alright,
you,
I'm gonna move to my left a little bit and
Okay.
then fire an arrow at that one on the one on the left.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and shoot your arrow.
18.
That'll hit.
Alright, he takes 10 damage. He's already been hit, right?
Yeah.
Plus another D8 for Colossal Slayer. So 15 total and a
Okay.
strength save, please.
7.
He is now he is now considered restrained.
Okay. Good. Good. Great. Fantastic. Fuck.
Alright. Cool. For my second attack, sharpshooter, but I'll also be using one of the special arrows.
Okay.
Whew. All right. I'll roll this one with it because he's restrained advantage, right?
I believe so. Yes. Give me
All
a
right.
second to grab my thing, but I'm pretty sure you are correct on that. He's a madman. Oh fuck me.
Holy shit.
Well, this is gonna fuck me up real good. Restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it cannot benefit from anything, any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay, 2d8 plus 4, 25 plus another 2d8 because I'm using the special. Now, quick question: does this damage double as well for the special arrow, or?
Was it a natural 20 that you
Yeah,
hit for?
it wasn't. I
Yeah,
hit it with
it'll
a natural
double.
20. So double the damage. So right now it's at 25 plus 22, 47 points of damage.
Man, he went from being pretty good to being completely fucked up worse than the guy that Jules has been wailing on. Alright. Alright, so Klaus is going to go next unless Timmy has anything else said.
No, that was it. That was
Alright.
my, if I'm not mistaken, I think, is this concentration? ensnaring strike. It is. Yep, for up to 1 minute.
Alrighty. So we're gonna have Klaus cast Healing Word on Jules and does 10 points of healing. And then from there, Cass is gonna go and shoot at the one in front. We'll see how this goes. More than likely, she's gonna outright kill the thing. Yeah, she's probably gonna outright kill the thing. Yeah, first shot blows right into this thing's head, spewing whatever sort of white goo all over the place. And yeah, it just falls to the ground with a splat. And then she turns her gun to go and shoot at the one that you've been shooting at, Timmy. And that's... Alright, let me just do this one first. That one's dead. This one is...
Dead.
The one that... Well, I had to go through the list and get the other one. But that one... Close to death at this point. Not doing great. And that's it. So, Celestia, you're up.
Okay, so it doesn't take me an action to command the air elemental. So I'm just going to tell it to attack the one closest to it on its next turn.
Okay.
I want to move up.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Can I fit between that space, like between the capstan and Klaus? Okay. And then up one more?
Well, you want to be like... Because you can't be on, like, the capstan. Like, you
No,
can,
I
you can
want
go
to,
between it if you're wanting to...
Right, like up. And then to the right, next to the cannon.
Okay.
Right there. Perfect.
Perfect. Yep.
Okay.
Make sure you're lined
So
up properly.
the one that Jules has been smacking on,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to cast Blight.
Okay.
I need a con save.
Alrighty. This is what I get for trying to have some fun. And I'm 18.
Okay, takes half. That is a lot of dice. Hold on.
Oh,
half
it's
of
dead.
38. Half of 38.
Half of 38, so that's
which
19.
is- yeah.
Oof.
9 necrotic.
Oof. It ain't looking too hot. These beings are barely holding themselves together. They didn't know who they were messing with, apparently.
And I'm going to bonus action Healing Word Jules again.
Alrighty. Bonus action. Healing word.
15.
is
That's pretty
15.
good.
Ooh.
Holy shit. Nicely
Hell
done.
yeah. Nice healings. Nice healings. I also want to make sure you did the 10 from Klaus as well, because on my screen it's not showing it up.
So heal for 25.
Total.
Yeah,
then
all
total.
together.
Yeah, I was about to do that. I kind of like wait for everybody to do all the heals and then do it one time. There you go. Thank you so much. It's big numbers. Love it.
Yes.
Big numbers.
Big numbers get you back up. And is that at the end for your turn?
Yes.
Alright.
That was almost a max roll
Oh shit.
for healing. Not bad.
Pterodactyl, what do you want to do?
So that's where the pterodactyl came from. Okay.
Yeah.
I was a little confused because I zoned out a bit, but
It's always me, baby. So I'm making really wide circles around the ship. So can we say that I fly at the closest one to the edge of the ship?
To the closest one at the edge of the ship. Okay, they're both technically equidistant, so it's up to you which one you want to hit. The one on the left or one on the right?
Can I tell which one is more badly injured at the moment?
I think they're both pretty fucked up,
Yeah,
to be
They're both
honest.
pretty fucked up, so...
Okay, so the left one then. Just
Alright.
whatever.
especially
the
at
left one.
And I'm gonna go try to take a bite out of him.
Okay, do a nom nom, or try to at least.
And can we say that I flew in from at least 30 feet?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead, have a heyday.
That's 17 to hit.
17 hits.
What's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
She's taking a bite out of one.
She's taking a bite out of one of these.
Bite at a crime.
Yeah. What's the damage there?
Oh, that is a
That
lot.
is 21 plus 2, 23.
23.
Holy moly, that is a
you
lot.
go and you open your jaws wide, and you go and you chomp down on it. It is grotesque as far as taste goes, but you end up killing the thing in one chomp.
Okay, and then I'm going to fly back away at least 30 feet. I have 80 feet of flying speed.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
That's a lot.
that is a lot of
Holy
flying speed.
shit.
Then again, the air elemental has 90 of
Yeah,
flying.
it does. It does. Yeah.
Makes
So-
sense. It's an elemental.
Yeah, it's an elemental
No.
and it's air, so makes sense. Well, just fucked up my creatures. Why don't you? Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I just need you to be aware that anytime I can fly at least 30 feet toward the target immediately before the hit, it takes an extra 3d6 piercing damage.
Oh, that's
Oh
why you
my
asked.
God.
That's
came
why
from.
you asked.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna use limited spaces from now on. Anyway, so
This is
the
payback
air
for killing
elemental is
Wall.
gonna go and do an attack on this one here. So
All at advantage.
yep.
Oh fuck.
16. Does a 16 hit anyway?
Yes, it hits.
Okay.
Damn, man, it's a +8.
Uh, 16 bludgeoning for the first one.
Before you go on any further, how do you want to do this?
All right. So can we say like, I literally point my finger and I'm commanding the air elemental,
Mhm.
and then it just slams down on this thing,
Yeah.
and then
So
it just kind of smashes it to the ground.
Slams down so hard that the thing explodes, almost like hitting a plate of jelly. It just splatters all over. Well, from the distance, we'll say that it splatters over Jules and Cass. And yeah, you guys took care of my my scum, my poor scum. They're dead.
I mean,
And just for the
fixing it now.
sake of it, I'm
Yes.
just gonna dismiss the air elemental.
Yep.
It doesn't last very long anyway.
All right.
Timmy will
The
now go over to
Hekatae.
the edge of the ship and barf.
Yeah. Yeah. You go to the other side.
Can I run up to Jules and use a cure wounds?
Yes, you can go right ahead. While
gonna keep
Timmy's
flying.
heaving his guts, and I feel like nice. Hekatae, how are you feeling as far as eating the I don't know how to say what the equivalent of it is, but like, let's just say it's it's scum. Yes.
We're like chum.
I don't know, maybe to my pterodactyl mouth it's yummy.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Who knows?
Jules?
Yep.
I healed you for 17 extra.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
I was just waiting for it to come back to my turn. 17. Thank you. Big
Oh,
heals.
I mean, we're combat's
Yeah,
over.
right.
Oh,
I was about to say, like,
Okay,
you.
oh.
That's why I said, how do you want to do this when it comes to?
the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were still working on other ones. Okay. Yeah.
That was
Gotcha.
it. Fucked
Thank
up
you.
my poor scum.
Your
But
scums.
it's fine.
Can I scavenge their parts for use it as bait if we ever decide to fish?
Give me a survival check if you
That is interesting. That's kind of
If-
smart.
if you do a 13 or higher, I'll allow you to have. I will allow 18. Fuck me. You get. I'm gonna roll 2d6s to be nice to you.
Okay.
You get 10 baits that you can end up making from these scum body parts. I will say, however, that you notice that their bodies begin to bubble, like, and it starts to, like, essentially it starts to melt.
So I probably don't get any.
Well, that depends on how, and I'll say this, if you want to roll something like a nature check or whatever, if you want to try to figure this out.
All right.
It's okay. Let me just turn on turn-based mode, and then you just kidding.
Yeah.
Nature check. Even better. I rolled a 19.
Hell yeah. From what you can notice with these creatures, if they are outside of water for too long, their skin starts to melt.
Oh.
So if you
So is
want
it like
to,
a slow melt, or are they like rapidly decaying?
they are rapidly melting. So if you want to save your bait, your best chance of doing it would be to put it into some water in order to prevent it from melting into nothingness.
All right.
I
Essentially,
have
that'll
create
do.
water, so do you have some kind of like jar?
A
A jar of dirt, perhaps.
Because then I can use create water to fill up something.
I got
Can
a jar
I-
of dirt.
Can
got
I
a jar of
use
dirt.
my cook utensils and say I have a pot?
Sure.
Okay.
You can put the scary looking stuff into your pot.
Yes, I'll
I'm not
put it
gonna-
into my pot, then I'll have to buy a new pot.
Yes. More
Okay.
than likely.
Yeah, because it's only a first level, so I'll just create water
All right.
into the pot.
Yeah.
That's still.
You
it
drop
fills it up with
these
tin-
pale, white, slimy, translucent, squiggly tendrils into the, into your pot. Effectively ruining it for any sort of chance, unless you have like prestidigitation that someone can do to like fully clean it out. But yeah, they just lay there in the pot. That's all I can say on that. I don't know what else I can.
I think I'm allergic to potatoes again.
I'm never using this pot again. Just.
Uh,
I'll never use this pot.
turns out that
Find a
Hekatae is
new one.
allergic to shellfish and whatever.
Oh no.
Or maybe her pterodactyl form is. Who knows? I
So
don't know.
yeah,
It just had some raw sushi, basically. Or
it is
calamari.
now labeled as slimy, squiggly tendrils.
Sure, go
in
right
my-
ahead with that. And I'll go and get rid of that there. So, and yeah, you want to still stay in your form for a while there, Hekadactyl?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly and chill.
All right, you fly and chill, screeching around as you're going around the ship, having a grand old time. And we'll say this, that the night comes around, and it's pretty dark now. It's getting... we'll just go something like this, maybe. Yeah, that's good music. Who knows? We'll say that it does get a bit foggier as the you go on through the waters. And let me roll to see if anything else happens. But other than that, your evening goes without any sort of interruptions.
All right.
And I will say that you are, as far as getting yourselves closer to where you need to go is concerned, since you passed that, you are currently, wow, okay, you are 4 days into your travel now, and so the next time we pick up
Nice.
will be in the morning of day number 5. So
Is that another long rest?
yes, you guys can have a
Okay.
long rest now. And that'll also be the end of tonight's lovely session. So I want to thank you all for joining today. Thanks to Ironbound Silver, Minesweeper Sucks, and Patrick in the chat, and of course all my other players for joining in. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. But of course, we are going to be doing our Roll for Humanity. And for those who do not know or just tuned in for the first time, first off, where have you been? We've needed you. Secondly, we are going to be doing a Roll for Humanity, which is for the Able Gamers charity, which helps people with physical disabilities to be able to play games like everyone else, so everyone can game. We are currently, of course, I also need to set it at a limit, but we currently have $462 out of our limit right now until we get subscriptions going on this channel, which is $500. We will roll and see what we get. And that is a 19. Alright.
Nice.
Getting a high number here.
Hell yeah.
All right. I mean, it's just gonna be 500. I mean, let's just. We got one more to go. This is just gonna be 500.
Nope. We're at currently $481. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We'll get there definitely quickly.
There's no way.
But hopefully we'll get there quickly, and then we'll also have subscriptions to help us. But for now, I do want to say thank you to everybody. We're going to go and raid somebody. So let's go and find somebody to go and raid for today. And what do we have here? We have Bexplore. We actually got a lot of people on tonight, so I'm gonna do, actually, I'll have one of
Roll
you
a D4?
guys roll a D4 for me if you can.
All
A
right.
D4.
Yeah, just a D4. Alright, we got a 2. Let's see what the other ones are. We got a 4, okay.
That's
Hekatae, you
that's
wanna
the
roll?
creeping. That's cool. I didn't know they would have
That's
put that
2,
in here.
and that is a 3. So we are going to do Insomnia Night RPG. They're doing a Christmas special, a Home Alone heist, it seems. So we will go
Oh.
and see what they are doing.
What's the same one that they've been doing?
I believe so. So let me go and see about getting us in there. Need to actually go to the actual channel so I can actually put the thing that I need to do, because Streamlabs is weird. But I do want to say once again, thank you all so much for showing up. Thank you to all of the players who showed up tonight. Honestly, when you guys show up, it makes me happy because I can then end up working with a lot more story-wise. And hopefully we can get a lot more going on, but that just all depends on where we go from there. But for now, we're gonna go and raid Insomnia Night RPG, and we'll see what they are doing. But thank you all for watching. We will see you once again next Saturday. Who knows, we might do a holiday special. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.